Hi, I'm Rachel Astarte. I'm a holistic psychotherapist, transformational coach, and spiritual advisor. And I'm also the instructor for this class, SP162OL, Mysticism, Finding Your Personal Path. I'm very excited to teach this class because this is what I do in my private practice. I help people to find their unique connection to source, to spirit, to the divine. And that's what we're going to be doing here. So you're going to be embarking on basically a hero's journey, finding your own way in this grand work that we're doing. By the way, that's another excellent class here at SWIHA, TP120OL, which is Awakening the Hero Within. That's all about the hero's journey. If you're interested in that, I highly recommend it. But for this class, for your journey, you will be discovering your unique path to reconnection with the divine, stepping over these hurdles that maybe you've encountered already in your life, the hurdles of discriminatory societal structures, ancestral and current trauma that's been informed by colonialism, by capitalism, and other man-made constructions, so that you can develop a relationship with spirit that resonates with you. That's the important thing. But it doesn't stop there. So none of this reconnection to spirit does us any good if we keep it to ourselves. So part of this class will involve also learning how to take your personal connection, your personal path to spirit, and put it in service to others, starting with a few volunteers during this class, which we will get into as the course goes on. But this is all practice, really, for you to be able to work with future clients in your practice. So as you move through the course, I want to just cover a few basic things. The most important thing is to make this class personal to you. That's literally in the title. Make this class yours. Yes, you're going to be following the structure, the 5-week structure, but take the lessons to heart. What do they mean to you personally? Okay. Number 2, engage with each other in Yellow Dig. I know you're all familiar with the platform by now, but it's not enough just to post your thoughts, right? Let's engage with each other and share and learn from each other. Really consider what other people are experiencing and share your views. That's how we grow. Number 3, ask me questions. That's why I'm here. Now, we already have a weekly live conference, which will be Wednesdays. So 5 Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Time for an hour. And of course, you can submit your questions or ask them live. If you have any other questions throughout these 5 weeks, you can also contact me directly via Canvas, or you can tag me in Yellow Dig. Use the little @ symbol, brings my name up, and then I know that you have contacted me, and I will respond. That's especially helpful if you think your question would be beneficial to other students. And so if I answer it, it might help other students out. Great. Number 4, and this is a little bit of the academic end of it. Your weekly assignments from week 2 to 5 are going to all be practice sessions with clients. So you're going to be asked the exact same questions for each of these assignments. Summarize the experience, reflect on the experience in 3 ways. What went well? What could be improved? What questions do you have? Make sure that you answer all of these questions. You may wish to even create for yourself a little template so that you literally write out, summarize the experience, and then you write about it. Reflect on the experience. What went well? What could be improved? What questions do you have? That way you make sure that you're responding and answering everything, because I would hate to see you lose points for a silly reason. So, and when you answer them, take some time, reflect, write some more than one line. This is for your benefit. So treat it like professional case notes. That would be my advice. Just think of it like professional case notes. When you have your own private practice, you're going to be keeping case notes anyway. So think of these as case notes. And that's it for the housekeeping. If you do have any questions, of course, contact me in any of the ways I just mentioned. Overall, before you get started, this is the important part. Remember that your individual growth feeds the community that you live in, as well as our cosmic community. In other words, your praxis, your practice is what you contribute to collective consciousness. That's why we're doing this. So what energy are you generating? That's a great question to ask yourself as you move through this class. What am I putting out there? What energy am I putting out into the universe? So think of this class perhaps as a dojo, and you're going to be practicing the martial art of developing your sacred self for the purposes of giving back to our world family. So again, please reach out with any questions. I'm very excited to dive in with you into these 5 weeks. Have a wonderful time.